I finally finished my home library build. It only took me like 4 months and a bunch of rearranging, but welcome to my tour. Now, my husband and I are still just renting, so this is not like my dream library, but it's pretty close. I would love to have like built-in bookshelves with a ladder and the whole deal one day and like bright emerald green walls, but this is pretty close, and it is officially my favorite place to be. So over here, I just have some dirty mirrors with my little whiteboard in the background. I put all my filming ideas on there, and then we have like my bookish stickers that I don't know what to do with. And then another mirror here, a bag that a friend made me. And then as you can see, I'm like working on a fanfic bind. It's taking me forever. And then my little writing desk. And I put all my mood boards for the books that I'm working on here, and I'll have to like black out the name. And then I just have like a fake plant and then I just put like art stuff and filming stuff in this little storage container. And then, not very exciting down here, I just have a package scale and a label printer, and then like my printer that I do all my fan fiction binds on. And then these shelves are mostly fantasy. I have some like YA, Babel, Dune, and then some sprayed edges, and then some fake candles, Lord of the Rings, a little crown from a cosplay. And then we have two of my author copies that I received as ARCs. And then we have some Krista Broadbent books and Rebel Witch. I still need to buy Heartless Hunter. And then we have my SJM shelves with my prized possession, the original Throne of Glass covers. And then I somehow also found Catwoman, so I had to get it. And then we again have a little crown that I wore to the Ren Fair. And then we have a candle and my little metal Fae ears that I got from Etsy. And then we have Crescent City, some fake flowers, and then we have my ACOTAR books. And that is my first fanfic bind ever, Reese's POV. And she doesn't look very good. I really need to redo it because I've gotten a lot better since. And then we have an ACOTAR dresser that I painted with a friend. And then I keep like my little Kindle remote in there. It's kind of the perfect size. And then a random rock. I don't really know. Then we have a fake lamp, a little candle, a salt lamp that I don't think works, a map of Spark of the Everflame, and then my Spark of the Everflame books, which I love. I think the covers for those are so pretty. I can't wait to add Burn to the collection. And then my top shelves are kind of boring. I really need to fix that extension cord, but I don't really have enough books, so it's just like my old journals and some storage. And then we have my Tale of Core book, which I love, a sunset lamp. I'll have to show you what it looks like at night. I love that thing. And then again, some sprayed edges. And then up here, again, just some journals and like fake flowers and storage. And then here we just have some like random books, like mostly fiction. And then some bookmarks, bookbinding supplies, etc. As you can see, bookbinding is taking over my life. And then we have Percy Jackson. This is like my nostalgic shelf. And then these like really cool metal flowers that again I got at the Ren Fair. And then we have Hunger Games and Harry Potter. And then here we have all my like writing and creativity books, an Irish folktale book, and then my romance books. I actually don't have that many romance books. And then down here we have all my anthropology books, philosophy, and then a catch-all of just like self-help, psychology, and fiction. And then down here is like really catch-all. It's not very cute. I just have some like holiday books, some like books I've been collecting for my kid when he gets older, journals, and then some fanfic binds that are waiting to get covers. And then down here, just like cords and art supplies and some Legos apparently. And then my child is a bookworm too. Apparently it's hereditary. So he loves to come in here to read. He'll go, "Mommy, sit." And we come in here to read. So he has his own little shelf too. And then we have my little book rest, which I'll usually like take this with me if I happen to be reading a physical book, which is not often. But lately, even if I'm not reading the physical book, like I'm reading the Kindle copy of Six of Crows right now, but I like to put it on there, like ceremoniously, if I own it, to just be like, this is what I'm currently reading. But I thrifted that book rest for like $2, so I had to get it. And then we enter my fourth wing shrine. So I have a wing leader hat that my friend got me, a water bottle that she also made me, and then a storm candle and a picture of Xaden, of course. And then my favorite shelf of probably the entire room, we have my candle warmer and my signed copy of Onyx Storm, an Onyx candle, a Xaden candle that smells really good, but like nothing like I would expect Xaden to smell like. And then we just have some like stickers that are fourth wing related, a dragon necklace, and like my little Kindle charm. And then we have Iron Flame and Fourth Wing, a little bookmark, Violet and Xaden, and then a coffee mug that my friend made me. And then this room spray that I've been making that is smells like Xaden. So it's like mint and leather. It genuinely smells so good. And then I have a fourth wing candle, a little Terran that I had to like color his eyes to match, and then a little jewelry box and all of my sprayed edges. So yeah, those are the bookshelves. I can't wait to add to them eventually and keep collecting my favorite books, but I really only buy books that I'm absolutely obsessed with or that I like want to reread. So I really feel like it's going to take me a while to need more shelves than this. And then we come over to this wall over here. I just have this like pretty little lamp, fourth wing print that says "You're a violent little thing, aren't you?" And then I have my podcast logo with my friend Emma, and then we have my Ryerson jacket. I actually made this myself and I'm obsessed with it. But I had to hang it up. I literally had to. I just have this little ottoman, the Wi-Fi, not very exciting. These little dragon stickers that I got on Etsy that kind of look 3D. I kind of love them. I'm kind of obsessed. And then we have my favorite Valaris print with this little cereal print that I again got on Etsy. And then again on Etsy, a little fire heart stained glass thing. Then we have my little Luther print that I got from Atria and a little dragon necklace. This little like bench thing actually used to be our like dining room table at our old house, but now our setup is a little different. So I decided to repurpose it so I didn't spend a fortune on this room. And honestly, it looks so cute in here. I have like an excessive amount of pillows and blankets, and my dog like always hides underneath there. And then this wall is probably my favorite. I have these like double windows, this little dragon banner that I actually got on Amazon, and then my favorite Basgiath print and my Orisha print. And then these lights do actually work. They're just like battery powered. And then I just have this little side table here where I put like my current book that I'm reading, my pop socket, obviously coffee and water. And then I have another chair here where I keep like my little Kindle stand. And then I'll usually drag over like that little ottoman if I want to sit there. And then I keep my like yoga mat and my like ball of ankles in here too. And then lately, since I'm writing like 24/7, I actually take my writing desk from over here and I just like I put my writing desk here, which is honestly so nice because then I can sit here and so can my husband. And if he's working from home, then we can like co-work together and it's very cozy. Anyways, that is my home library tour. I am sure I will keep changing it as time goes, but for right now, I am super satisfied. And then this is the space at nighttime with my little sunset lamp. I can like change the colors. So I always change the colors to like match the vibe of the book that I'm reading.